Imagine looking down at Earth from hundreds of miles above, floating in the vast emptiness of space, and realizing you are one of the few humans to ever experience this. This is the life of Sunita Williams, a woman who turned her dreams of the stars into reality. From a small town girl to a record breaking astronaut, her journey is nothing short of extraordinary. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Legends and Lessons, where we explore the incredible lives of extraordinary people, drawing inspiration from their stories while improving your English along the way. Today, we dive into the life of Sunita Williams, her struggles, her triumphs, and the legacy she continues to build. Sunita Williams was born on September 19, 1965, in Euclid, Ohio, USA. Her multicultural background, with her Indian father, Deepak Pandya, a renowned neuroanatomist, and her Slovenian mother, Bonnie Pandya, profoundly shaped her worldview from a young age. Sunita is married to Michael J. Williams, a federal marshal in Texas. Growing up, Sunita was a curious and adventurous child who loved outdoor activities like hiking and swimming, and she harbored a natural fascination with the stars. Sunita's pursuit of knowledge and physical excellence began at Needham High School in Massachusetts, where she excelled both academically and as a star swimmer, even competing at the state level. Her ambition led her to the United States Naval Academy, where she earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Physical Science in 1987. Her dedication to learning didn't stop there. She furthered her education by obtaining a Master of Science degree in Engineering Management from the Florida Institute of Technology in 1995. These academic achievements provided a strong foundation for her future endeavors in space exploration. Before joining NASA, Sunita served in the U.S. Navy as a helicopter pilot, undertaking missions across the globe. Her exceptional skills and unwavering dedication earned her recognition, including the Navy Commendation Medal and the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal. This career as a pilot proved to be a significant stepping stone, literally propelling her towards her ultimate dream. In 1998, Sunita Williams was selected by NASA to join their astronaut program. This was the culmination of years of hard work and aspiration, but the journey was far from easy. Astronaut training is known to be rigorous, demanding physical, mental, and emotional resilience. Sunita underwent intensive training in critical areas such as spacewalks, robotics, and survival skills. Her perseverance paid off when she was assigned to her first space mission in 2006. She embarked on this groundbreaking journey aboard the Space Shuttle Discovery, heading towards the International Space Station, ISS. During her time on the ISS, Sunita Williams etched her name in space history. She set a world record for the longest single space flight by a woman, spending an incredible 195 days in space. Furthermore, she conducted an impressive 7 spacewalks, accumulating a total of 50 hours and 40 minutes outside the ISS. Her ability to remain composed and focused under immense pressure made her an inspiring figure for aspiring astronauts worldwide. Sunita's achievements were not limited to records and spacewalks. In 2007, she became the first person to run a marathon in space. While orbiting Earth, she completed the Boston Marathon on a treadmill aboard the ISS, finishing in just over 4 hours and 24 minutes. This remarkable feat showcased her physical endurance and innovative spirit. Her significant contributions to space exploration earned her numerous accolades, including the NASA Space Flight Medal and the Padma Bhushan, India's third highest civilian award. For Sunita, however, the greatest reward was the opportunity to push the boundaries of human potential. Like any prominent individual, Sunita Williams also faced challenges. In 2013, during her second mission to the ISS, a leak in the station's cooling system presented a significant hurdle. Sunita and her team worked diligently to resolve the issue, demonstrating her exceptional problem-solving skills in a critical situation. Despite ongoing discussions about the potential risks of long-duration space flights, Sunita remained a strong advocate for space exploration, emphasizing its vital role in scientific progress and international collaboration. Sunita Williams has continued to be a leading figure in space exploration. She has been actively involved in NASA's Boeing Starliner program, which aims to create a new spacecraft for crewed missions. Her extensive expertise and experience make her a key asset to this groundbreaking project. In 2023, Sunita was announced as part of the crew for the Starliner's first crewed flight, marking yet another significant milestone in her illustrious career. Her journey continues to inspire countless individuals globally. In June 2024, NASA astronauts Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore embarked on a historic mission aboard Boeing's Starliner spacecraft. The initial plan was an 8-day trip to the International Space Station, ISS. This mission was highly anticipated, as it aimed to demonstrate Starliner's reliability as a spacecraft for human missions, positioning Boeing as a competitor in NASA's commercial crew program alongside SpaceX. The launch from Kennedy Space Center on June 5, 2024, was successful, and the Starliner docked with the ISS on June 6th. For a brief period, all seemed to be going according to plan. However, shortly after docking, technical issues began to surface, including propulsion malfunctions, thruster failures, and unexpected software glitches. These complications made a safe return to Earth a significant challenge, leading NASA to make the difficult decision to extend Sunita and Butch's stay indefinitely. The one-week mission unexpectedly transformed into a 9-month ordeal. Despite being in space far longer than anticipated, Sunita and Butch remained productive and resilient. They adapted to the unforeseen circumstances and conducted over 150 scientific experiments, covering a wide range of studies from the effects of microgravity to innovative water recovery systems. Sunita, already a record holder for spacewalks, continued to contribute to crucial ISS maintenance, further solidifying her legacy. Their ability to adapt and persevere in an unpredictable situation became a source of inspiration for space enthusiasts worldwide. While Sunita and Butch continued their work on the ISS, NASA and Boeing worked tirelessly to troubleshoot the Starliner's issues. Eventually, an alternative option emerged: the SpaceX Crew Dragon Freedom. After an astounding 286 days in space, Sunita and Butch finally began their journey home in March 2025. They boarded the Crew Dragon, undocked from the ISS, and after a tense 17-hour descent, splashed down safely in the Gulf of Mexico. The mission, initially planned for a week, had become one of the longest stays on the ISS in history. The extended mission of Sunita Williams and Butch Wilmore was not just about survival. It provided invaluable lessons in adaptability, teamwork, and perseverance. Their extended time in space yielded crucial insights into long-duration space travel, which are essential for upcoming missions to the Moon and Mars. Despite the setbacks faced by the Starliner, the mission ultimately demonstrated humanity's capacity to overcome challenges and continue pushing the boundaries of exploration. I know that Sunita's and Butch's return to Earth has been a hot topic, and many of you are curious to know how the journey back to Earth happened. So I would like to explain it, including the engineering and science behind it. The safe return of Sunita Williams and Barry Wilmore to Earth involved a complex and potentially dangerous process. Even though the ISS orbits at a relatively low altitude of about 400 kilometers, the return journey is more intricate and carries more potential hazards than the launch itself. While successful returns are often the only aspect highlighted, the stages in between are fraught with complications where even minor errors can lead to major disasters. Unlike a regular airplane or helicopter landing, re-entry involves descending through Earth's atmosphere at hypersonic speeds, generating intense heat and creating plasma, a state of matter more commonly seen on the Sun's surface. The spacecraft must withstand temperatures about half that of the Sun's surface during this descent. Following this intense heating, a precisely timed deployment of 2 pairs of parachutes in 2 stages is crucial for a safe splashdown in the water. The SpaceX Crew Dragon incorporates unique features for both transporting humans to and returning them from the International Space Station, unlike earlier re-entry systems used by NASA and the Soviet Union. The process of returning begins with a critical assessment of the weather conditions in the designated ocean landing area. Splashdown. The wind speed at the time of landing must be no more than 16.5 kilometers per hour, and this needs to be accurately predicted at least 30 hours in advance. If the weather conditions are unfavorable, the re-entry will be postponed. Following weather clearance, undocking from the International Docking Adapter, IDA, occurs 24 to 48 hours before the anticipated touchdown. Docking is the process of securely attaching a vehicle to the ISS, creating a sealed connection for the transfer of personnel and materials. The Crew Dragon's detachment after an extended period is a delicate maneuver that requires the astronauts to be safely inside the capsule as it slowly moves away, minimizing the risk of collision. Once clear of the ISS, the Crew Dragon uses its Draco rockets to move to a different orbital position. Given that both the ISS and the departing capsule are traveling at approximately 25,000 kilometers per hour, this separation requires precision. The subsequent crucial step is to transition from Earth's revolving orbit to a trajectory that will lead back to the planet. Next comes the deorbit phase. After evaluating atmospheric conditions, the SpaceX Dragon capsule must adjust its orientation and re-enter Earth's atmosphere at a precise time before splashdown. The Crew Dragon has a conical-shaped main body and a spherical attachment at the rear. This rear section houses supplies and provides energy to the capsule for several hours. Once at a safe distance from the ISS, this heavier portion is discarded and burns up in the atmosphere. The deorbiting burn then takes place, where the Draco thrusters fire powerfully in the opposite direction of the capsule's orbital motion. This reduces the orbital speed, allowing Earth's gravity to pull the spacecraft down into the atmosphere. A critical aspect of re-entry is the critical angle, the conical-shaped part of the Crew Dragon, featuring a black heat shield where the detached section was, faces the atmosphere during descent. The spacecraft must enter the atmosphere at a specific angle, between 5 and 7 degrees, to be effectively slowed down. Entering at a shallower angle could cause the capsule to bounce off the upper atmosphere and continue orbiting Earth. Conversely, a steeper angle could overload the heat shield, exposing the capsule to more heat than it can withstand. The intense friction during atmospheric entry generates extremely high temperatures, creating what appears as fire or plasma around the capsule, reaching up to 1,900 degrees Celsius. This heat is largely due to the compression of air beneath the rapidly descending object. The Crew Dragon utilizes a specialized heat-resistant material called PKX, a modified version of a NASA material, to protect the occupants during this phase. During the approximately 6 minutes of intense re-entry, the astronauts experience 4 to 5 times Earth's gravitational force, and communication with ground control is lost. As the capsule descends and atmospheric pressure increases, the heat begins to dissipate. At an altitude of around 5,500 meters, 2 drogue parachutes deploy to further slow the descent. At 1,800 meters, these initial parachutes detach, and a second set of 4 main parachutes opens. With all 4 parachutes deployed, the capsule's descent speed reduces to about 6.5 to 7.5 meters per second for a gentle splashdown in the sea, typically 50 to 280 kilometers from the American coastline. Following splashdown, recovery operations commence. Boats and helicopters are dispatched for crew extraction, lifting the capsule onto a boat using a crane. Before extracting the astronauts, safety checks are conducted for any leaks of toxic hypergolic fuel vapors from the still active rockets. The capsule is secured and the parachutes are removed within an hour to allow the astronauts to exit. Astronauts returning from extended stays on the ISS often require assistance due to the effects of microgravity, including muscle loss and bone density reduction, which can impair their ability to walk. Medical checkups are immediately performed. Interestingly, the water splashdown method for returning humans to Earth had not been used by America since 1975. With the introduction of the space shuttle, which landed on runways, the Soviet Union and Russia also utilized land-based parachute landings in desert areas. NASA relied on Russia's Soyuz capsules for ISS crew returns for a period after the space shuttle era. SpaceX's Dragon capsule marked the return of water landings for NASA. The Draco rockets on the Dragon capsule also serve as a safety mechanism for emergency aborts during launch and have the theoretical capability for land landings, although water landings have been deemed safer for routine returns. All Dragon recoveries to date, including Sunita Williams' recent return with Barry Wilmore, have been successful. NASA prioritizes a gradual and carefully monitored deorbiting process, which can take up to 30 hours to ensure the safety of each step. Sunita Williams' journey, including the unexpected extension of her latest mission, exemplifies the dedication, resilience, and complexity involved in human spaceflight. Her story is a testament to the extraordinary feats humans can achieve while pushing the boundaries of exploration. With passion and perseverance, even the sky is not the limit. Thank you for watching Legends and Lessons. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like this video, share it with others who might enjoy it, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories of extraordinary people. Stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.